One percenters, welcome back. Coach Tommy here. If you're new, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Growing up, I had no money, no dad, no help. Learning to play basketball taught me so much about life that I'm thankful to be able to give back. I started this channel because growing up, I wish I had a coach investing time and sharing their knowledge with me. I want to help players that are willing to work but might not have the money, access, or equipment. I'm going to simplify everything for you so you can cut out all the noise and progress faster. I believe that together we can both achieve more than we hope for. So if you want a coach in your corner, stick around and consider subscribing. In today's video, I want to talk to my 8th graders. Here are 5 things 8th graders need to know before high school tryouts. Number 1, bigger pool of talent. There are more kids competing for less spots on the team. A high school team will range from 10 to 18 players. Some schools are so small they don't even carry a freshman team. And some schools are so big they carry a freshman A and a freshman B team. So depending on what city and where you're from, the school size, your team may or may not exist. Okay? So still, you will be competing for less spots against more players. So be prepared for much more competition. 2, high school basketball is different than pickup basketball, city rec leagues, or AAU. Any of those are much less structured. High school is much more structured. Most likely you will be entering a program with a system with much more structured offensive schemes and defensive schemes. So be prepared to learn new concepts, new offenses, and new defenses. Your coach, your school, your program will have their own way of playing basketball, and it will be up to you to learn that new style. Number 3, you might get cut being better than somebody else. Making the team isn't necessarily about always picking the best players, it's about picking the best team. So players that fit their role, fit the system, fit the program will get selected. For instance, if there are 3 guards and your team is very, very guard heavy and you're the 3rd guard, you might get cut for a guy who's taller, who might be skinny or big, but can fill a role of rebounding and shot blocking. It doesn't really matter if you're better than the taller guy, that taller guy or bigger guy just might be the better fit. Conversely, you might be worse and still make the team. So it's really about fit, becoming the best team, and not just selecting the best players. Number 4, being coachable is much more highly valuable than being talented. Coaches are always looking for players that are coachable. We want players that are good listeners, willing to learn, and have a great work ethic. Being a superstar diva will only get you so far, and when your talent runs dry or when your talent's not that good enough, your coach will either just leave you, ignore you, or just flat out never take you. So if you're a diva, you're probably not as good as you think you are, so you better start working on your attitude and your work ethic. Number 5, the easiest way to get cut is by being out of shape. If you're out of shape, that means you'll be last in conditioning drills, you'll be huffing and puffing when the team does sprints, you won't be able to participate for very long, you'll be on the sidelines, you'll be on the bench. If you're on the bench, sucking wind, gassing it, coaches will not have as much opportunity to evaluate you. So make sure that you're not in terrible shape and that you're in great shape going into the tryouts. The easiest way to get cut is being out of shape, because that'll just lead to a bunch of mistakes and a bunch of missed opportunities. So to recap, the 5 things that you really need to know before high school tryouts. 1, the competition will be way greater. The game will be much more structured. Being good alone isn't going to make the team. It's about fit. Number 4, attitude and work ethic go much farther than your talent. And number 5, don't let conditioning be the reason you get cut. One percenters, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that video was helpful. If you found it helpful, please share it with a friend or teammates. I'm sharing all my knowledge with you, so please do me a favor and share it with somebody else. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of every day to get better.